"We found them!" An officer's shout slices through the chaos. 3 students, missing for days, are carried out of the school basement, pale, shaking, eyes hollow. Sirens blare, cameras flash, parents scream. Another officer radios in, 3 confirmed, malnourished but alive. At the edge of it all stands Zaria. Still, watching, silent. 2 weeks earlier, none of this had happened yet. The hallway was loud, always loud, squeaking sneakers, slamming lockers, cheap fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, and laughter, the kind that cuts deep. And right in the center of it all, Zaria. She walked with calm defiance, each step deliberate. Her boots echoed thump, thump, thump. Her afro swayed like a flag, bold, untamed, a protest in itself. She never looked down, never reacted. They laughed anyway. She probably got snacks in there. Looks like a sheep exploded on her head. Bet it's heavy with all those secrets she's hiding. They filmed her, shared clips online, a new post every day, each crueler than the last. Zaria never flinched. Until Malik vanished, then Jada, then Trey. No notes, no trace, just empty desks and a silence that spread like smoke. The school changed overnight. Laughter dried up, side eyes replaced smirks, students glanced over shoulders, teachers lowered their voices, whispers bloomed in corners like mold. Zaria's behind this. She hexed them. She's dangerous. They wanted to believe she was the villain. It was easier than admitting what they'd done. Still, Zaria said nothing, even when they shouted, cornered her in stairwells, demanded answers with fear in their eyes. She gave them only one, "I didn't touch them." She didn't need to. Someone else already had. At first, she ignored the signs. Strange noises behind locked doors, whispers in vents, lights flickering in empty classrooms. But something kept pulling her back, a feeling she couldn't shake. Late one afternoon, she followed it, down into the school's underbelly, past storage closets, old boiler rooms, and stairwells that hadn't been used in years. There, she found it. A room behind a false wall, dusty, cold, forgotten. Inside, a table, a lamp, a notebook. She flipped it open. Names, photos, notes, red X's. Every student who had disappeared, listed and labeled. And in the center, her face, circled, labeled, safe. Her breath caught in her throat. Beside the notebook, a flash drive, labeled in neat handwriting, for when they ask why. She didn't know who had made it, not yet, but she would soon. The next day, someone else went missing. Brian, the worst of them all. He'd called her a witch. Once poured juice into her backpack and laughed as her books dripped down the hallway. She knew she had to act. That night, she came back to the tunnels. Flashlight, backpack, breath sharp, heart steady. She followed the faint sound of a door creaking. Then, voices. Brian, sobbing. And the shadow of someone else, tall, older, calm. She stepped closer and saw his face, Mr. Langston, the janitor, quiet, unnoticed, always there, just behind the noise. He was whispering something to Brian. A lesson, almost. Soft and steady, like he was trying to teach him fear. Zaria didn't wait. She grabbed a broken mop handle from the wall and stepped into the light. Crack! Mr. Langston dropped. Brian screamed. Sirens again, flashlights, shouting. The truth unraveled quickly. There were tunnels beneath the school, converted rooms, locking doors, a quiet, patient trap. Langston hadn't meant to kill them, just scare them, make them feel what his daughter had felt. Nia Langston, she once walked the same halls, kind, quiet, mocked, driven to end her own life because no one stopped the cruelty, no one paid for it. But her father remembered, and now he'd made sure they remembered him. Zaria handed the police the flash drive, the same one she'd found in the hidden room. Inside, messages, screenshots, proof of what the others had done. It was more than bullying. It was harassment, manipulation, psychological abuse. Some of it was criminal. The investigation expanded. Mr. Langston was taken away. But the students, Some of them were arrested too. Now the school is different. The halls are quiet. The walls seem to listen. Zarya still walks the same route, same slow steps, same quiet power. But now, when she passes, no one dares to laugh. They look down. They remember. Because the girl they once mocked, she saved them all. If you think that justice was served, like, comment, and subscribe for more stories. See you tomorrow for another thriller that will stay with you.